Amen.
All right, we are.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We're here at Michael Terpin's Kickoff party for Coin Agenda. It's been a heck of a day for me, of course, as well. At Money 2020, it really has been a really heck of a day. You know me, I'm in and out. I go to New York next week, and then Dubai, and that's the crypto lifestyle. So we're up here on top of Mandalay Bay in the Foundation Room, which is known as a big high-end type of place. And we're basically a bunch of guys who really made a lot of money in crypto.
Yeah.
So,
Allegedly.
So they say. So I have with me Aaron and Connor. And these guys were just telling me that they paid Elon Musk
a lot of money.
Yeah, we paid
in Doge.
The mic is here.
So we work with Geometric Energy Corporations to actually facilitate the Doge 1 moon launch. I'm working on the development of the distributed ledger technology for the satellites. So when you're sending your pixels up to space and paying for them in cryptocurrency, that's the code that you're going to be using. Yeah.
All right. So I have to admit, I hadn't heard about the story, and there's one of the reasons why I'm like, all right, I got to hear more about this. So what did you just say?
Yeah, so we, with Geometric Energies, they've been working for the last few years with the Doge Foundation to actually get Dogecoin into space. Because if you think about setting up a financial institution infrastructure in space, sending the Bank of America to the moon is completely, like, almost untenable, right? But if you're just setting up some ASIC miners out there, and computer hardware has a long history of getting space heritage. So the next step is to get the ASIC miners for space heritage, and then we can move forward, and that is way more attainable than actually setting up a brick and mortar bank on the moon.
All right, so tell me a little bit about the company.
Geometric Energies is a company that we work with. They've been working on the Doge 1 for years. They're primarily a logistics company, so they get things from point A to point B, and it doesn't matter if it's a container of gloves from the East Coast to the West Coast, or a payload from the surface of Earth to the moon, or they actually have a LEO orbit, a lower Earth orbit satellite that's actually going up as well.
And so there is a little bit of history to this. A lot of us made a bunch of money in that pump, that doggy coin or Doge coin, however you want to call it, pump. I always called it the dog. All coin season. I just wanted to make sure that my brothers are texting in, so I want to make sure everything's fine. But you guys crashed the market too. The doggy coin pump was so big.
Hey, we have nothing to do with the crash, okay?
We had all to do with it.
The mic is here.
We had all to do with running up the price.
So tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, basically what happened was when we started our contract with SpaceX, it was around 14 to 7 cents. I can't remember exactly, but by the time we were done with the contract and had paid for most of the launch services, it was around 70 cents, which is right around 420, right the day before he got on the Saturday Night Live.
Right.
And then he told everyone he hustled us, which happened.
Yeah. He didn't lie. That was not a joke.
You know he lied. He loves his numbers. He loves to hustle. He really likes people. He likes business. So it's pretty interesting. Topic of conversation across conferences, really. But really interesting story. So you were going behind the scenes, hustling up Dogecoin.
Yeah, calling day in, day out, trying to get the money acquired. And
people were telling you, I'll give you the doggy coin, and then...
Yeah, and then the price would pump, and then at that point they'd be like, oh, sorry, I just made $1 million. I'm not in this deal anymore. I no longer need an ROI. I already made it.
Because a lot of these people were finding out that, we were doing launch services in Doge specifically, so they knew that the market was going to rise, and they were dumping on the market to a degree. So
I made a killing on it, I'll be honest. I hope everybody did.
I hope you got a house, buddy.
Yeah, now most of our work is spent working on Rena.Finance.
Rena.
Yeah, we're a volume as a service system. We like to help other tokens hook up within our system and use arbitrage to perpetuate volume from the other tokens hooked into our system. We've recently started using Olympus and their staking systems to use their yields to generate rewards for our users as well, because their APY is like 8,000% or something like that. So
that's great.
Yeah, man, and it's steady. Like,
and we were there from the beginning.
Yeah, we actually We actually worked on the Olympus DAO. We helped with their Web3. We did some contract consultation, and our front end guy did all their front end. So we worked on a ton of projects all over the crypto space.
That's awesome. So Rena.Finance, how long have you guys had the company?
About almost a year now. We started out with Iteration Syndicate,
which is the DAO governing.
Which is the governance token. We started it out as like a test for a main mechanic within Rena called the rebalancer. It worked a treat, and now Rena is fully deployed. Our liquidity is more than our market cap, which I think is pretty rare for most tokens out there. Yeah,
that's great,
and our liquidity is growing daily.
Yeah. So that was one of the key mechanics that actually, in fact, worked really well, and we're really glad that. I mean, that's we're like, you know, we have just a bunch of liquidity for our market cap.
Well, it's so important. You know, it's what makes everything usable. You got to have the liquidity in there for sure. So, what are you guys doing here at Terpin's event? What's your goal?
We're just here to meet people, get into the blockchain space. We've kind of like existed within our own silo for the last year or so, and we really want to get out there and meet people. And the next thing we're looking to shake up is the oil and gas sector. So just wait for that one.
Is big.
Yeah, man.
There's a big event in Dubai right around the time I'll be there next month. It's Africa oil and gas. Maybe you guys should come.
Yeah,
might have to check it out because you know going to space takes a lot of fuel.
Yeah, sure does.
I want to go to space, so you're gonna see me with these guys again. I'll tell you that. All right, awesome. So it's Rena.Finance. I put the URL right there. Check them out, guys. Thanks so much for coming on. Will you guys be speaking or just connecting here?
We might actually be speaking. We're just kind of working that one out. So
Awesome. And I know Terpin does a great job, so we'll go from there.
Sweet.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Peace. Thanks for listening.